Hey everyone, James Reeves, SHOT Show 2024. No, I'm not at IWA, but I do have Tomas Spohr with me. Those of you who've watched our IWA Enforce TAC coverage, which, by the way, will be there in a few weeks as usual, you recognize Tomas. We've actually interviewed you the past couple of years, right, Tomas?
Yes, I think we have done it 3 times.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And it was always great.
Always great.
Yeah.
And you are a true craftsman. You're a brilliant guy. Your work is excellent. It's finally coming to the U.S. Before we talk about the revolver specifically, tell everyone out there who hasn't seen our videos from IWA, everything about you and your company.
Okay, so let's start with the company. Okay, you know, I'm 43 years old and we founded the company 20 years ago. And since 2019, we're doing our own revolvers for the European market. And this show is now the first time that we're presenting it through the US market. And today we are here with the new club editions. And yeah, let me explain it if you like.
Please do.
Okay, so the new club editions coming from 3 to 6 inch, as you can see here. And the new thing is that we have now the option of skeletonized triggers and hammers. And as you can remember, we are not using MIM parts. We like to do it out of a full piece of steel. So the job is that we do the milling and the drilling first, then we do the hardening job. And afterwards, we are doing the wire cutting. So this ensures us to have a very clean and uncreepy trigger.
I want to emphasize that, by the way, and your triggers are excellent, but I do want to emphasize for the viewer, no metal injection molded parts, no MIM parts. That's virtually unheard of in the revolver space because the components required to build a revolver are often weird, intricate shapes that tend to lend themselves to inexpensive MIM molding. Am I saying that right, Tomas?
Absolutely, that's how it is.
And that's really what brought your revolvers to be, because you were tired of revolvers that had MIM parts because you couldn't maximize the potential of a revolver, correct?
If you do a nice and fine trigger job on the other revolvers, I think they are last for at least not much more than 2,000 or 5,000 shots. And if you go down 1 kilogram single action weight, kilogram, it's not wrong. It's
2.2 pounds.
Oh, 2.2?
Yes.
Okay. So if you go down on that weight, they didn't last much more than 500 shots, and then they are done. You have to do the trigger job again, and that was one of the reasons why we decided to do our own triggers and these things. Yeah.
And that's where the club name comes from, right? Why is it the club? Explain that to everyone out there.
Okay, the club is because we have a community of 27 gunsmiths in Germany, which start with tuning Smith and Wesson revolvers. And from time to time we removed the triggers and these things. And yeah, that was one of the reasons why we decided in 2019 to do our own revolvers, because we had the machines and the capacity. And yeah, that's how all the things started.
How about that? A German gunsmithing club. That's the most Teutonic shit I've ever heard in my life. I love it. Let's talk about the specific revolvers, the features, why this is the best revolver ever made.
Okay, that's no problem. So that's, you remember, this is my favorite model. It's a 3-inch version. The thing is that if you want to remove the cylinder, you just throw it out and then you push the button, and then it's possible to do a fast change. We also offer 9mm with moon clips, and yeah, that's one of the things which is special. Then we had the chance to put the crane lock here. For that reason, we had to enlarge the wall on the frame, and now the locking is very near through the axis, and yeah, that's one of the new things. And even that, also we had the possibility to enlarge the diameter of the barrel, so it's a more stable system. So you have a bigger barrel outside, and also the bridge here is a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. So
guy just came right up and starts grabbing display guns up. You guys get to see it all here at TFBTV. Sorry, Tomas, continue.
No problem. So, and yeah, that's one of the things we changed. Then we also we have to look for the inside mechanism. So let me get another gun so I can show you the inside of the mechanism.
You gotta love that. I mean, Tomas's guns are so good looking that just some random dude will come up and grab it. I mean, he was drawn towards it. What are we looking at?
So you can have a look on our brand new mainspring system. You know, it's adjustable. You use an align key, go through the frame into that tube here, and then you can lift it up to engage or enlarge. How you say? I don't know. To enlarge the ignition power. Then we offer 3 or 4 different springs where you can adjust it also. Then we have here, it's a brass bearing, which helps to move the system a little bit while cocking the hammer. And on new is that on our Club 30 edition, we also have the adjustability for cocking the rebound slide spring. So you can now choose or adjust the trigger weight more than 400 gram in this area. Okay, then for the US market, of course, we have the transfer bar, which ensures that if the gun is dropped, it's not going to fire.
We don't care about that in Europe, though, right?
Yeah, we don't give a damn about that because we're not allowed to carry guns, and we're not allowed to carry guns. So in Europe, they are only for sport shooting, and we don't need it anyway.
Right, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so of course we have a polygonal barrel, and brand new is gold dot. That's needed.
Sure.
It's pretty cool. I love it.
Yeah.
And of course, the new guns have integral. This rear sight, you say?
Yes, rear sight.
So they have an integral rear sight, and yeah.
And you've got a little pick rail on the barrel there for mounting an optic if you want to, right? Or
Absolutely, yeah. You can mount a small optics on that if you like. And
coming in 6-shot 357/38 and convertible to 9mm for now, right?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Absolutely. Under construction is now the bigger frame, which will come at the IWA show. We are starting with 44 Magnum, and also we're doing these guns in 22 for sport shooting as an 8 shooter. It will also come on the. I can show you pictures. It's right under construction now.
Thomas, time to give him the bad news. This is a boutique, bespoke firearm made by a man who's passionate about his craft, an artisan, some would say.
Okay.
But it's not going to be $9.99.
No, it's absolutely not. We are starting with the 3-inch version, which is coming in the stainless version for 3,800 euros. And I think if you like the PVD coating, it's up for $600 extra. And yeah, that's how it goes. And if you like it, I can show you my brand new US homepage, which is spohrguns.com, and just take a look.
And I'll give you an assist on this because there are a lot of guns that we see at SHOT Show where it's the same damn gun. They just stamp their name on it, maybe change a couple of things here and there, and then they charge 3 times or 4 times what the gun would cost. This is something that is a project for you. This is your life's work. No MIM parts.
It's not a project.
Everything is precision. This is like the Rolls Royce of revolvers. I think you should be very proud of yourself. And I'm proud that you're over here in the U.S. So thank you, Thomas, for speaking with us. Guys, thanks for watching SHOT Show 2024 coverage on TFBTV Showtime. Stay tuned. We're bringing you more.